Pushing my vibes, I'm telling the truth. Hey, how do I feel when I'm next to you? Hey, keep it real, real, that's what it do. Hey, keep it real, real, that's what it do. Still look good. I still look good. Still look good. I still feel good. All right. Peace and love to all the high vibrational souls on the face of the earth plane. We are back with another episode. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I hope you guys are loving the energy, the frequencies, the vibrations that are emanating and pulsating. Finna get straight to it. We finna get to another, another high vibrational lecture. Peace, love, and high vibrations to all of the enlightened ones out there on the face of the earth plane. Those that may be living under the surface of the earth or within the surface of the earth, within the core of the earth, we appreciate y'all for doing the work. And even those that may be dwelling in the sky. All right. We want to tell y'all we appreciate y'all for doing the work. All right. So first and foremost, we got to call a spade a spade. Things are changing for us, y'all. Things are changing for us for the better. And we got to be the ones to do the due diligence. All right. Like, I really don't know how I'm finna blow up, but I'm finna blow up. And it ain't about blowing up. That ain't just what it's, but I'm telling y'all, like, I've been hitting them cars, like, I'm finna be one of them. And I'm just so grateful to have real people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so grateful to have, like real souls, like, you know what I mean? Like, real souls that I was able to connect with and that I'm still able to connect with in real life. You feel me? So, like, what's about to happen is, I'm finna tell you about your life. Like, what's about to happen in your life is you finna go to a whole nother level. And everything you finna be doing is finna be intentional. Like, for real, like, you gotta understand the realms that you finna be tapping into are gonna be so intentional. And you gotta know, as a chosen one, as a high vibrational star seed, that nothing is gonna be able to stop the process of you going to the next level. So yeah, it's gonna take you some divine wisdom, some divine love, some divine peace. But I'm telling you, this next level that we talking about, that you're gonna be entertaining, is a level in a realm that you already in, but you just haven't noticed it yet. You already at the next level in your life. You already being the highest vibratory, you know what I'm saying, being that you can be. What up, Dr. Emma Rhodes? Good to see you, fam. And because you already being this version of yourself, all you gotta do is just keep being this version of yourself. All right. Tonight we're gonna touch on a whole lot of great things, and I just want to open the live up with inspirational and motivational energy. You know what I mean? Cause we really that in real life, like, for sure. Don't let nothing or nobody bring you down, and know that your ancestors got you, and you have to take advantage of, the energy. And the way that you take advantage of the energy is by using your energy, all right, to, as a prerequisite for you to be able to express what you will to express from the divine, as an extension of the divine. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? So we finna get to it tonight. I hope that you are embracing every fashion of yourself, and I hope that you are, ready for what spirit has been doing through you. See, everybody don't get the opportunity to choose how they want their life to go. And a lot of y'all, they really basically didn't want you to know that you was one of the people who had, opportunity choices. You could choose how you want your life to go. And you got to know that that's not a bad thing. You got to know that you being able to choose how you want your life to go is not a bad thing. Just like the person who don't get to choose how they want their life to go is not a bad thing. You getting to choose how you want your life to go isn't a bad thing, reflection. So what you have to know how to do is be grateful, not hateful. You know what I'm saying? Be delightful and not spiteful. See, I want everybody to put this in the chat group, man. The answer lives within me. Matter of fact, make it plural. Put the answers with an S. Lives within me. All right. I dare you. Put that in the chat group. The answers with an S lives within me. So it's like basically like, let's just say something coming your way and it keep coming your way and it keep coming your way and it keep coming your way. And you trying to figure out like why does this keep coming my way? Correct. I'm gonna give you some sauce, fam. What up, Sassy Scent? I'm gonna give you some sauce. The reason why it keeps coming your way is not because it's a mere reflection of you. That's not a reflection of you. If you got a lot of negativity that's coming your way, that don't mean that it's a reflection of you. All right? That mean that you have an answer. All right? Because 90% of the things that may be negative that is coming your way, if you are high vibrational, are things that you have already defeated. Hello? Let me bring that back, fam. I said 90% of the negative energies and entities or things that may be coming your way are things that you have already defeated. All right, I want everybody to put negativity be trying to play catch up with me. Negativity be trying to play catch up with me. You got to understand what I'm trying to tell you. All right. Now, the reason why the negativity is now coming your way is not because it's a reflection of you. You are now on the other end. You are now on the opposite spectrum. Not even on the same. You're on a higher level. All right. Shalom, family. With in this level that you're on as a god, as a goddess. All right, as a high vibrational being, as the chosen one, whatever you want to call yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or just the finest of human beings. Right. Whatever vibration that you are on now, you're able to what? Look down on the situation and shed light on it. All right, just like the sun be up high and it be shining and everybody be getting them, you know, them accelerations. You feel me? You got to understand what I'm trying to tell you. It's no different from you. You like the most high sun in the sky that has the ability to look down and shed light on it. So now it's like, oh, the reason why this coming back my way around this time isn't because it's a reflection of me. It's because I have the answers within me, right? Now you got to understand how to assess, all right, and to assist the situation, all right? It's called AID, aid and assistance. Rule number one, how can I render aid or service, okay, and how can I be of divine assistance to understand the power that I have, you know, over something that I have already defeated. Listen. You can't have power over anything unless you've already defeated the chosen ones, correct? High vibrational beings, correct? Already, Cortez, right? You can't have power over anything unless you've already been through it, you've already faced it, and you've already defeated it. That's the only way you're going to have power over it, whatever it may be. All right? Now, a lot of y'all walking around here with a whole lot of power over things and you not using your power over it because you're still lowering, right, your perception awareness, thinking that it's an equal reflection of you. So, you know, it's like me bumping my head sometimes, all right? Because sometimes, you know, my little one, she be tripping sometimes. And, you know, the little one be tripping sometimes, and then I be on some, hell nah, you ain't finna be tripping around me like that. No. And I don't condone, you know what I mean, entities that are not, you know, respectful. So wisdom hit my ass like, boom. You got to remember, you done already defeated this shit. Right? So what answer do you have in you to establish this? All right. And then you begin to understand your gifts. You begin to understand your power. You begin to understand your purpose. You begin to understand the grand standings of self-mastery to help you vibrate individual that really may be captivated, you know what I mean, in certain situations. So it's very imperative to know that a lot of times the reasons why things come your way, all right, is because you have the answers in you. You know what I mean? And these answers that you have in you are answers to let you know that you are powerful over these things that you have already defeated. In other words, you may be helping a policeman. Listen. You ain't in the back of no police car because you fucked up and you did nothing wrong. No. You helping a policeman get his shit together and tell him, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you going through. You got the power to do the right thing, and you gonna do the right thing fucking with me, because it's the only way that this gonna go. You ain't even out here for nothing negative. You ain't even out here for nothing wrong. Matter of fact, let's use this opportunity for both of us to grow. And here's an answer that I have. All right? A book. All right? Check this out. And then we begin to understand why things are really happening. The reason why things happen the way that they happen to the chosen ones, to the high vibrational beings, is because it's time for us to establish our aid and assistance. It's time for us to know that, hold on, man, what the fuck? I have the answers in me. This situation is not a reflection of me. And because it's not a reflection of me, I must raise it up to my vibration. Let me say that again. Because this situation cannot and is not a mere reflection of me, then I must raise it up to my vibration. All right? That's the problem. Why is we still keeping the shit low? Why is we still keeping the energy at an all-time low and then knowing it ain't reflecting us? Right? That's the problem. So we are SOULUTIONS. I want everybody to spell it just like that. Solutions. I know how to spell solutions in real life. I spelled it that way for a reason. SOULUTIONS. Solutions. All right? Now, those who have the ability to bring about these solutions are the ones who know how to raise the frequency. Stop thinking that you don't know how to raise the frequency and you call yourself a god, you call yourself a goddess, you call yourself a high vibrational being, you call yourself an Anunnaki, you call yourself a Draconian, you call yourself a Pleiadian, an Arcturian, you call yourself smart, you call yourself wise, you call yourself a bad bee, you call yourself a, you know what I'm saying, a throw it in the mold type, but you can't even raise the vibe. Whenever it's time for you to raise the vibe, you like, man, fuck that shit, keep that shit low, fuck that low vibrational ass shit. You like, nigga, what? Hold on, stop. You are not using the power that you have over a situation. And that's why we don't really get the results that we want in our life, because we don't use the power that we have over the situation. We're trying to use the power that is lower, trying to use the power that's lower, okay, than us to eat. You feel what I'm saying? Like, who do that? Okay, it's a lower vibration. I'm going to use their power because it's low. No, nigga, that's what they've been doing That's what they've been doing. We ain't them. We ain't them. All right, we ain't trying to manipulate and deceive or dominate and control another part. We gonna raise the vibe, though. In other words, you gonna feel this real good, feel good, and we're gonna take it one day, one moment at a time. All right? So the guys and goddesses have to know how to raise the vibes. All right? You have to know how to raise the vibes. First and foremost, I want y'all to go get the book, too. All right, it's out right now, Takobu. I know this is a bigger screen, but the book is out right now. All right, Takobu, The Comfort of Being Uncomfortable. I didn't know it was gonna be this big on TikTok screen. I'll make it smaller next time so you can see the entire book. All right, but it's called Takobu. All right, The Comfort of Being Uncomfortable. Go get that book, y'all. It's $39.99 right now. And I'm telling you, the information that I pulled from the intellectual property is working right now. All right. But I want to talk about something that I got in chapter 1 called The Uncomfortable Truth. And there's a term that I created. I want everybody to put opportunity shifts in the chat group. Opportunity shifts are real. Put that in the chat group. Opportunity shifts. See, what's going on with y'all right now that's all raising the vibratory frequencies, you at the crossroads of an opportunity shift. Opportunities are finna just start falling right in your path. So many opportunities, but just because you know how to shift your consciousness. So these opportunity shifts are allowing you to do one thing and one thing only, take advantage of it. You finna have so many opportunities to jump on things that can get you some money, that get you some, you know, more peace, more freedom, more. But is you gonna jump on it or not? The opportunities are just allowing you to know that you have them to take advantage of them, or you just gonna let them pass your ass by, huh? Tell me which one you gonna do. Because I'm telling you that Takobu, The Comfort of Being Uncomfortable, is gonna allow you to understand right how uncomfortable it is to jump on this opportunity. All right, where do you get the book at? You can go to my website. All right, you can go to the link tree, and then the link tree will take you right to the website. In fact, you'll see this first little icon right there, and once you click on it, it'll take you right to the website, and you'll be able to purchase it from the website. All right. But it's a high vibrational book. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm different. I don't create products unless my soul is in alignment with it. You know what I mean? I don't just make digital products for monetary purposes or for money only. I do it to, inspire, motivate, and also help people, what I'm saying, raise the vibe. What up, Jay Gutter? Raise the vibes. So I just want to touch on that first before we start the lecture because that has helped me so much. All right, that has helped me so much. The opportunity shifts. Put that in the chat group again, y'all. Opportunity shifts. Opportunity shifts. Put that in the chat group. Opportunity shifts. Put that in the chat. Put that in the chat group. Opportunity shifts. Put that in the chat group. Why would they have me running ads on the profile thing? All right. Opportunity shifts are real, man. You got to understand that a lot of y'all that's where you guys are right now. All right, check this out. Let's say you've been working a job for like at least over 5 years or 10 years. All right. And then now you getting this hunch like start your own business, 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 start your own business. Hey, start your own business. And then get what? You don't even know this opportunity shift. So you're like, you hear that shit like I just said, but you like, gonna clock in again. You feel me? That's an opportunity shift. And it's real important to know that that's what it is. Because what's happening is, get what? You're going to be uncomfortable starting your own business, but you're comfortable working every single day of your life. Am I correct? You comfortable working every single day of your life. And there's nothing wrong with a person who likes to work. Don't get it. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm speaking about an opportunity shift that comes along when you've done your due diligence enough and you put a lot of energy into something so much that now you are on another you have another opportunity that presents itself because you have mastered that environment. You put your due diligence in and now the universe is trying to compensate you to go to the next level. This is going to be uncomfortable for you. That's right. All right. The comfort of being what? Uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable for you starting off early on. Why? Simply because, you ain't used to doing it. But the opportunity shifts that came on in, right? Now you got an opportunity to grow or shifting your lifestyle by taking advantage of the opportunity. I just want to touch on that. All right, because ain't nothing new under the sun. See, people been playing with your dreams and trying to work you for a long time. That's right. Yeah. Ain't nothing new under. I said people been knowing you. They've been trying to catch your dreams. Yeah, they've been trying to catch your dreams. And they've been trying to catch your dreams because they know your dream works. But see, our ancestors were trying to tell you that ain't nobody supposed to be sitting up there but you. Our ancestors, when we did it, I was up there catching my own dream. I ain't want nobody else catching my dream. Who picking up what we putting down right now? Who picking up what we putting down right now? You got people that's trying to destiny swap with your ass and they ain't even got no destiny. That's why they're trying to swap with you. Right? See, your dream works whether you believe it or not. And you're supposed to be sitting on your own throne. But see, what's going on right now is people are in a high demand for information that they cannot even obtain within themselves. Like, you just want to know information for what? Sit your ass down. Sit down somewhere. Can you use this information to change your life or not? And that's why I tell a lot of my brothers and sisters when they try to hit me with the Anunnaki and all the way telling you, nigga, do it. How is that going to impact your life today? What is that going to do for you, knowing or not knowing that this is what you are? I be trying to put them on real game, cause I'm a real alien. I'm a real alien in the real universe, and I be trying to put them on real game. All right, whatever you is, your ass be dreaming, don't you? And these dreams be animated in your mind, okay? But you ain't never supposed to have nobody up there sitting up there trying to catch your dreams. All right, very imperative that we understand what's going on right now. All right, because this is why they really want a piece of what you got going on. Sorry about that, baby girl. You good. I'm just going to go back this way. You know how I be working. I want to touch on some things tonight. I want to shift the conversation. I want to shift the conversation. A lot of y'all are breaking out of the time loops. You're breaking out of the time loops, right? The disconnection from the natural process within the clock is when they tell you that a new day begins at midnight, while a day is supposed to start when the sun appears. All right, we're looking at a 666 time construct created by Saturn, the Saturn moon matrix. All right, or what we call Father Chronos. And a lot of y'all once you break free from this, you're gonna want to do something different anyways. Because the clock is 666. All right, understand, you got what? 60 seconds in 1 minute. That's right. 6 plus 0 is 6. You got 60 minutes in 1 hour. That's right. 6 plus 0 is 6. And you got 24 hours in 1 day. Okay? So, that being said, the difference between day and night is the sun and moon, not the clock. Y'all picking up what we putting down. So, a lot of y'all have broken the 4th-dimensional construct, or really it's a 3-dimensional construct, because the 3-dimensional construct is dealing with space, but you've also broken a 4th-dimensional construct, or what we call linear time. It's like you're not living like one timeline. Listen to me. Let's shift a little bit. All right? You're not living one timeline. You got quantum possibilities when you're going about your daily, like, you know, your daily activities, your daily thoughts. What's happening is you start picking up different timelines. And a lot of y'all are connecting with and collecting information that you are existing on a different timeline, aka opportunity shifts. The opportunity shifts is allowing you to understand that this is a different type of opportunity. See, I didn't say just an opportunity. Understand that. Understand? I didn't just say, oh, it's an opportunity. I said an opportunity shift. Opportunity shifts are different type of opportunities that are not currently on the same timeline that you're existing on. It's a different type of opportunity. It's an opportunity that's kind of shifted out of this, you know, reality. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all that break this construct of linear time begin to jump on different lines of time and access different shifts of opportunities that is coming into your what? Into your awareness. Now, are you aware? First and foremost, that's the first question you need to be asking yourself. Put that in the chat group. Am I aware of my opportunity shifts? First and foremost, ask yourself that question. Right? Because what we go wrong at as individuals is that we don't be aware that it's an opportunity shift. When I was in the back of the police car yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I had the grand scheme of, hold on, man, it's an opportunity shift. Ain't nothing but good gonna come out of this shit. Right? I had to face my fears of being, you know, put in that situation. But I embraced it. What? I'll gladly get in the back of that motherfucker. Let's go. You know what I mean? I embrace it. If y'all notice in the video, I never had handcuffs on. Wow. Wow, what an opportunity shift. If y'all notice in the video, whatever vibratory essence that I had, if you notice in the back of the y'all, I ain't had no handcuffs on. Go back and look at it. I got my phone in my hand. Man, ain't taking nothing from me. And look, I don't have any handcuffs on. You know why? Because it's an opportunity shift. See, I realized that in this timeline, you want my ass in the back of the car with handcuffs on the way to jail. But see, in another timeline, you work for me. Whatever I tell you to do, you'll do whatever I tell you to do, gladly, of great service. And guess what? That's not a bad thing. And I'm so grateful that you are somebody that can be a faithful servant to the divine. And whenever I tell you and ask you to do this, you'll do what I ask you to do and respect my energy just like I respect all energy. And I thank you for showing up the way you showed up. But guess what? You have to let me out. If it was up to me, I would have been got out this motherfucker. Right? But you got to let me out. All right? What I'm telling you is I'm in another opportunity. I took advantage of another opportunity that was simultaneously somehow running parallel with this universe. And guess what, y'all? No problems, none of that. You know what I mean? No paperwork, no documentation, no any of that. But did you get you some water? Have a nice day. We got to start facing reality and stop running from the lies that have been told to us about how people do this and what people do that, man, I'm a whole king in real life. All right, in real life, I'm a real king. I ain't gonna go there. But a king is even a lower vibration of what I, truly am. You know what I mean? Nevertheless, when I got to be in kingsmanship, I'm gonna show my due diligence for high vibrational beings too. You know what I mean? Did you know that? Did you know that you are a high vibrational being? Did you really? We're gonna go to a different one because I don't know why. I don't know why they would be possessed to keep on running ass on a lo-fi thing. That was weird. Now one nigga in them. Right? What's real and what ain't? Yeah, ma. Come on. That's right. Go to a different lo-fi real fast. I don't know why they would even play with us like that. I don't know why they would even play with us like that, man. I ain't dealing with y'all no more. I bet. All right, we not finna get caught up in no damn lo-fi music. I'm just on some cool background type shit. I could go in action figure mode right now. You know what I mean? That's cool. Right? What up, fam? What up, Ashley? So pretty. I see you. All right. So, what we doing right now is understanding that we got different opportunities to be shifting. And the first thing you're going to break is the time construct. All right? You didn't broke in the time construct. Now, everything you seeing that's being coded is allowing you to tap into it and go through it. Let's look at some codes real fast, like the true meaning of amen. It's a code, y'all. They're going to tell you, I'm Moon Rock, and this is a code. The Archdome is the A. It represents the dominance of the Most High, our Creator. All right? A lot of y'all are the representatives of the Archdome. Did you know that? Did you know that you yourself is a representative of something of our creating essence? All right? I said it's a dominant energy that keeps you know what I mean? Hey, man, look, man, while you down here, this the way it's going to go. Did you know that you represent that energy? The M is the mother, the nature, ma'at, the ma, all right? Asasaya, all right? It's the W is the M upside down, the woman, all right? The woman is the W, the M is the mother, all right? The mother comes before the woman. Pay attention to what I'm trying to tell y'all. It never was the woman before the mother. Right now they're going to try to tell you it's the woman before the mother. No, it was always the mother universe, which a womb of man, all right, was just dealing with the portal that we came through, all right? So the mother is nature or neteru. And the Freemasons want to pollute this M for what? Patriarchal goods, all right? As M should be the matriarchal means, all right? It's a code. E is the L. The L is eternal. The Lo, a deity, our creator. Our creator is an eternal beings or eternal beings because L is plural, all right? The plural essence of what we call the eternal realm. And last but not least, the N, the nature, all right, is the universe within itself, which is a different vibratory essence of the mother universe, all right, or mother nature. The nature within itself is the direct essence that the mother is connected to. All right, our creator is the full definition of nature, neter, and the mother, the woman, ma'at, mama, aseo, is the balance of nature. Hello? All right, so we understand that it is a code, and amen is the mother of nature. All right, the mother, all right, a mother essence, all right, of nature, and that is your creator. And this is why we need to go. All right, we need to, stay away from patriarchal religions and turn back to nature. So a lot of us is naturally embodying this type of energy. Remember, listen, once you connect back to nature, you tap into what, y'all? You tap into different type of lines of time because nature is not just on the surface. You have people that live in the core of my earth, okay? And that is a different nature. But the nature, the essence of the nature is still connected to because of the mother. You feel me? You got beings that watch over your ass in the sky. They moving so fast, just like atoms that you can't see. All right? But they can see your ass in slow-mo. You feel me? Yeah. Y'all know the little nasty beat. That motherfucker fast as hell, but you think it's slow. When you swat at it, it's conscious. You feel me? You just know how to take up more space. So y'all gotta understand how this philosophy works with everything. All right. What I'm basically telling y'all is a lot of y'all are accessing a higher divinity when you connect to what? Nature. Nature is allowing you to understand the balance or the equilibrium to different realms and different realities. This is also a part of the opportunity shifts. All right. Are you willing to understand, understand, and understand that you get different, multiple lines of information in the realm of Earth or on the Earth because there are different realms in Earth. There are different portals of Earth. So a lot of y'all may have, an incarnation of a past life regression of who you used to be in the inner Earth. But see, when we start talking like this, it get real scary to individuals. Why? Because you're accessing more of your what? Your brain power, your mental power, and you break free from this trap. All right, this is a trap. Anything with 10 points is a trap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, that's 11. All right, that's 11. Let's talk about the 10 real fast. All right. Anything with 10 is a trap. Whenever you hear them talking about the tree of life and they got 10 points, let me show y'all something real fast and what's going on a higher scale. I'm right here, y'all. I'm the cherubim. What they call the cherubim, that's me. This is the 9 orders of the angelics, circling around what they call God. Now, I'm not going to get it too deep into the antics or into the politics of what God they're talking about and all of that, because that's a very upsetting story once you understand what's really going on. But for the people that's kind of tapped in, we're going to break this down so you can have a greater interpretation of what's being displayed. All right? First and foremost, at the very, 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 very basis of what we call the angels, we have to know that they're directly connected to the satellite, aka the moon construct. All right? The moon is the first order or the first establishment. Why? Because, not on the face of the planet, but that observes everything on the surface or on the face of the planet. Why? Because the moon is the fastest moving luminary in our solar system. All right? You got to go through the rituals. You got to go through the habits. You got to go through the cycles. You got to go through the patterns. You got to go through all of this to even understand the angels or the angs of El or the angles. All right? Now, most beings that are, in tune with this were the ones who knew how to break patterns and break cycles. All right? People who tapped into this energy was able to see all angles, all algorithmic responses, all things that was directly controlled. All right? And how this control or this pattern or this sequence of arrangements impacted societies, thoughts, constructs. All right? So the moon is the first thing we got to get through. And that is going to allow us to understand different angles, not the same angles that they're trying to show you every day, different angles. And once you pass that, you're going to deal with the number 2 is what we call the Mercury. All right, aka the arch of the angels. The archangels is different from the angels. The archangels have a different type of covering. Arch is a what, y'all? It's a covering. It's like the angels that cover the angels. All right. Now, if y'all know anything about Mercury, Mercury deals with what, y'all? Intellect, intelligence, but it also deals with communication. All right, so we begin to know how to communicate. All right, and those who have the ability to communicate with divinity are absolutely glorious. They have this different level of communication. We call it divine communication. All right, but just understand that there's a long distance between, Mercury and the archangels. Next, you begin to go to Venus, the principalities. We wrestle not between flesh and blood, but in principalities, okay? Now, these principalities are known as the lovers because they are the lovers of the law. And if you know anything about Venus, that's what it deals with. This energy is very tricky, all right? Because these principalities that love, they love not the way we love, all right? They have a Galilean type of love. No disrespect to anybody who may be that. but they are what we call the Galians too. This is where the Galians kind of sit higher, and they're this is a very high power that has now been established over the earth plane. All right, so they don't see things the way we see things. All right, nevertheless, they pull strings and call shots far beyond, above and beyond what we can possibly imagine if you're just looking at it from a level of the lowest ability. Next, we have the sun. This is why everybody get their powers from. Real talk. The sun is the most powerful, thing that we have, because it's dealing with how we, look at energy, and how we take in energy, and how we dispense energy, disseminate energy, how we receive energy, how we share energy, how people take energy, how they give energy. All of these things, all right? So the sun represents the powers, all right? And it's very important to know that you have to have a connection with the sun today in order to even be established or, foundational with this level of power. You got to have a connection with the sun. If you're not connected with the sun, you really don't know what real power is. You really don't. You still being controlled by the lower three first ones that we just said. All right, the sun would be like our heart chakra today. All right, that's what the sun would be like right now in this current day and time. The sun would be the heart chakra. All right, Mars. All right, now we're talking virtues. Now let me tell you why it's important with virtues, because Mars is a warring planet. All right, and a lot of beings who have mastered this energy, they know how not to get tricked out their own spot. Y'all gonna understand why I'm telling you this in a little bit. Mars is the energy of, now I know I can whoop your ass physically, or I'm not afraid to die physically. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you my moral code, and my moral values are gonna be directly connected with my precepts, aka virtues. All right, and the virtues that I carry now has to be backed by my power, has to be backed by how I truly establish love, has to be backed by how I integrate with a protection of communication all the way down to the angle of El, or the angles of El, or the angels, the angelic forces. All right, once you get to this level of virtues, you kind of have the ability to move as you want to move and have what we call dominions. Let's go to the next one, Jupiter. This is the one who's in control of everything right now, y'all. Jupiter, formerly known as aka Zeus, which is not Satan at all. He's just somebody in the place of, his father. Righteous rulers, all right? So there are a lot of individuals who have established dominions in a very righteous manner that are in the place of beings, and now have the ability to be in the place of beings who may not have been established in the value. Let's go to the next one. I want everybody to understand we're talking about what? Saturn. All right? I think I said that wrong, by the way, y'all. I said that wrong. Because I said the sun was powers. Let me bring it back. Because first, let me say it like this. Each one governs over the next from the top to the low. So the sun represents principalities, right? The dissemination of powers, those who rule the powers. And Mars represent powers, all right? I said that wrong. And the powers that Mars represent was being able to establish the power over what we do. I was like, dang, when I started looking at it, I'm like, that don't sound right to me. Wait, hold on, Jupiter dominion? That don't sound right to me. Right? How can Jupiter be in the place of something? So yeah, I had it backwards. All right, I skipped one ahead. But now, that's right. Jupiter represents virtues. And virtues is when somebody has the ability to be in the place of something. And this is the current energy that we're living in right now. We do have righteous beings, though, all right, who have mastered the art of knowing how to access the moral code, or what we call having a conscience. But this is not Satan, or aka what they call Satan. But Jupiter represents the expansion of something, where we're talking about Zeus. And this is a very virtuous energy to embody a level of expansion. All right. Now we can go on to Saturn. All right. Saturn represents the throne. Oh, dominions. I'm sorry. And the dominions are those that, let's put it like this. Saturn failed. So right now the whole world is under the Saturn code. All right. Jupiter is just in a place of the Saturn code. So this is what you're breaking. This is the person who created time. This is the energy that established the dominions over the earth. One of those domains is linear time. But what begins to happen when you defy that? What begins to happen when you say, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with linear time. Right? Or I've mastered linear time. What begins to happen then? What begins to happen is you begin to know that there is something greater than the establishments or the dominions that are established on earth. You begin to tap into the throne room. All right? And that is when we understand the fixed stars. All right? Now, it's weird because they govern both. And it's weird when you look at this, you'll be able to see that they govern both. So we have these little in-betweens. And this is when one governs the other, or one governs the next. It's very imperative to understand that this is a divine ordinance too as well. All right. This is also how things, quote unquote, off descended down here, or the hierarchical viewpoint of how things are being ran and organized. All right. So it's very imperative to know that as well. All right. Now, I represent, at this current life, the cherubim. All right, that's where I am, the cherubim. All right, I deal with knowing the 9 order of angels. I deal with understanding, okay, the primum or the prime way to communicate and be mobile. You know what I mean? Which is more of a protecting energy. All right, a warrior energy that protects, things. And as you can see, I am a part of the rose constructs. All right. But we also have something higher than what I am, is the seraphim. And the seraphim are like the burning ones, the light ones, those that only come to do love and light. Nevertheless, the seraphim and the cherubim are one and the same. They're brothers and sisters. All right. So it's very imperative for y'all to take this and observe this and get a deeper understanding of what's going on right now today. Everybody understood about the 7 heavens, all right? But we have to bring up the 9 orders to the 7 heavens. So these are just the 7 heavens. There you go again. Vilion, Raka, all right? Sahakim, Zubel, Ma'on, all right? Makon, and Arath. They're still talking about the moon, right? As you see, Vilon, right? Vilon is the moon. That's all they're trying to tell you. Vilon is what? The moon. You understand? These are 7 heavens. Rakia is Mercury. All right? See what I'm saying? These are 7 heavens. Sahakim is Venus. See what I mean? Zebul was the sun. So forth and so on, okay? Very, very imperative to understand what the 7 heavens are and why they don't want you to understand exactly what they are today in today's time. All right? Now, there have been beings who have the ability to utilize their energy in their biology. All right, I want everybody to put the energy in me. The energy in me. All right, the energy in me. And for the beings who have, right, hey, big love right back to you. All right, the energy in me. And for the beings who have accessed this energy in them, we have made ourselves what we call, all right, public enemy number 1. All right. Because we got to remember, listen, we have to remember that at the very top of the 7 heavens is who? Araboth. Who is Araboth? Araboth is Saturn. All right. The energy in me, not the enemy in me, the energy in me. The energy in me, right? Those who have the ability to access the energy in me has made themselves public enemy to those who worship Saturn. Because remember, Saturn is the top. So remember they told you that you was born in the sin? How many of y'all heard that when you was born in the sin? This is what they was telling you about. You was born into a sin wave. A sin wave is a wave that goes on the graph of the X and of the Y. So when you was born into what? Time and space. The line that is going straight is the linear line of what? Time. See that line? That's called a timeline. And then you got what? A cosine wave, a cosine wave going around time. You were born into what? Time and space. All right, y'all see the 8? Who rules that? Chronos. Who is Chronos? The seventh heaven. Who is that? That is Saturn. All right. So one thing that Saturn tried to do is play a game. See the game? That's the cube. Okay, the game cube is the game that is being played, all right, at an all-time low. All right, some people even call it Metatron's cube. Okay. Well, one symbol that a lot of people, revert to is what? The cross. You don't know the cross, guy. You ain't know the cross was representing Saturn. All right. And who used to do the cross, y'all? The Roman Catholic. Y'all remember that? But why is they doing that to you? Well, maybe because you know how to represent the highest energy. And let's look at that, because they're really doing it upside down, if y'all don't know. All right? Let's get out the way. Very important to understand, when you access the energy in you, you make yourself public enemy to the beings that are bound to worshiping Chronos. When Catholics make the sign of the cross on their body, it forms an upside down cross. The evil ones always have an explanation to deceive the masses, such as it represents a certain being of death. But it makes the true symbolism of the harlot church, as it represents the Antichrist, and it is used by the church of Shaitan. All right? So these beings now say, this person who accessing the energy in them have become our public enemy. All right? They play the game cube. The world is a stage. The Jesuits are the ones who write the orders. All right? In the highest degrees of masonry, debase the lights and the camera and the actions. All right? Y'all see what's going on? Y'all see what's going on? All right? Now, we know that they on the way out. We know that they can't hold it up no more. But I'm just showing you why they use the cross. All right? I'm just showing you why they use the cross. So a lot of y'all have broke out of the juju. Shout out to the real jujus. Y'all broke out of this construct. And now it's as if, you tapping into your elemental being, your earth, wind, and fire. You tapping in. And this is a different level. This is a different level. When I go back and look at my old pictures, y'all, I didn't know I was practicing rituals. That was me doing a ritual, and I didn't even know I was doing a ritual. I was dark, y'all. Right? I didn't even know that's what I was doing. You understand what I'm saying? When I go back and look at my old self, man, I just think like, dang. Right? Y'all breaking the ISIS construct right now, too. Right now, y'all breaking the ISIS. The ISIS is the prices. All right? And the prices is allowing one to understand what? That the sine wave, listen. The sine wave represents time. Listen, y'all. If the sine wave represents time, then time is money. That's why they say time is money. Because who represents the sine wave? Chronos, Saturn, time. Y'all breaking the prices with ISIS. See the sine wave? Right? This can't even hold y'all no more. All right? Now, the ancient seal was shown at the very top, was a sigil of the serpent crossed, by the two human thigh bones. See that? Y'all see that? This is old. That money sign was very old. See the serpent with the apple? And then that line going through it? That's why they draw money like that. All right? Once you got ISIS, you put them together, then you got what? Boom. Well, they're telling you that there are two times, two parallel times that's happening right now. All right? And the sine wave is a time wave, and that's why they tell you time is money. But remember, you tapping in, though. Remember, you different. And one of the things that you begin to do is use the energy in you. Now, let's shift this conversation again. What is one of the highest energies that we have in us to create? Who know what it is? Who know what it is? Who know what our highest form of creative energy is? What is the highest form of creative energy in our body? Love. I like love. No, love is not something that we can create. It's already created for us. Imagination, imagination is a faculty of the mind, but that's not the highest creative energy that we can use. Authenticity is the highest expression, all right, the highest frequency. I want everybody to put sexual energy. Sacral chakra is the creative force. Sexual energy. Sexual energy. Spinal energy excretion, SEX. Sacral energy exchange, SEX. See, that is the rawest, purest, fastest, right, flowing form of creativity. And a lot of people, they don't want you to know that. That's why they demonize it so bad, because there's no way to obliterate it. There's no way to truly control it. So we need to hurry up and demonize it, because we can't. This gonna be forever. Right? Let's try to demonize it, even though you can't really demonize it. But let's try to hurry up and make the value of it seem so low. Right? This is the highest form of creativity we have. And we have to understand that, all right? So let's talk about cosmic sex. All right? We were given this gift by our creators. And this cosmic sex can heal body, mind, and soul. If one is taught how to do this, it is one of the greatest gifts we have, y'all. Why? Because in order to use that energy, you're naturally accessing your inner child. That's the first reason why one must begin to understand why we haven't been taught how to use this energy. Okay? Those who have the ability to access the level of energy on this way are naturally in alignment with having their inner child healed. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you have a healing inner child and you have this energy, you are a natural healer. Yeah, did you know that? Did you know that that's why they would try to throw sickness on some of y'all, or guilt on some of y'all, or shame for some of y'all with being so open with your creative energy? Because there's a cosmic version of this energy. We just using this to let you know that it's really called creative energy. There's really no difference. It could be called cosmic creativity. Now, as a husband penetrates his wife, or whoever she may be, she will open up completely. I will want him to be somebody that they have a connection with. All right? And take his masculine energy, right? She'll open up and take his masculine energy in from his genitals and feel it throughout her body and soul. And she will naturally return this energy. All right, adding her feminine energy to it. This will cycle around and will charge, okay, the couple with almost unbelievably what? Beautiful energy. See, people don't know that. People don't know that. That's why they try to promote it so much, to make the value low. All right. Now, as the couple engages in this sort of, in this sort of real love making, they will find that, I don't know why this is right here. Why do they do that? All right. Let me get this out the way. All right. Real love making. They will find that they can touch and sense each other's souls. All right. And eventually they will feel what, y'all? As one. Now, they don't want y'all to know this. They don't want you to know that anybody who talking on this type of time, they are healed within their inner child. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? That means if your inner child is healed, you stronger than a child that ain't healed. If you are an adult and your inner child is healed, you the one that's supposed to be teaching the child. The child ain't supposed to be teaching you nothing, because that child may not be equipped to teach you anything. All right. Now, let's say you are healed, and then you go with somebody else, and you find out that their inner child ain't healed. You don't need to be doing nothing with that person. That person is going to drain your energy. right? And that's what they're not teaching us. So let's say you do find somebody who has a healed inner child. Another word for healed inner child means a creator. All right, a divine creator. Those who have the ability to do this is the first step of activating the energy in me. See, that's something I'm just trying to tell y'all. That's why I said the energy in me. The energy in me is now activated through the sacral. The root is the foundational. The root chakra says, hey, we done our due diligence. We're solid. We're deeply rooted. We're secured. And now we can have things built upon this foundation. But in order to build something, you must create it. And this energy is the highest form of creative energy that we have to use. But they don't want you to know that. So they tell you to stop. They tell you to abstain from this. And they're not telling you to abstain from this like everybody is bad. They're telling you, no, I don't want you to do this because you're going to find out a certain power that you have about yourself. Hello? Now you got niggas doing semen retention and you stupid. You dumb. You doing that because they're not telling you how to use your energy. And because you don't know how to properly use it, you don't use it at all. All right? This is very imperative for you to know. And I think this is the first thing you should know when you come into your own energy. When you tap into the energy in you, you are now masters of your own creative force, your own creative will. This is why it was important if you had the right person. All right? It cultivates oneness. All right? It is great for your health. Uh-oh. It is a great de-stressor. It strengthens your marriage. All right? It is intimate conversation. It also creates a bonding agent. All right? We call this an unbreakable bond, not to be in bondage, but a bond that if I'm in Africa and you in Zimbabwe, or if I'm in Africa and you in America somewhere, I can pick up on a cosmic thought without picking up that phone and hitting you, and you're going to understand what that thought was about. All right? Last but not least, it reconnects you as a couple. All right? Well, let's keep moving. There's some more down here. All right? It conveys love, desire, and selflessness. All right? It can help you get through tough times. And last but not least, it is God ordained. Oh, you didn't understand that this was an ordinance down here, that this has to happen?
This is for the star seed. We trust in the divine to meet our needs. They will not corrupt our deeds. Yeah, we are G-O-D, children of divinity. We know that our soul came from infinity and beyond. We know that we want children of the sun. Get ready, here we come.